Good morning, everybody. Farmhouse Ham Radio here today on December 31st. I'm sorry, which is New Year's Eve. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We're actually outside today. Going to do a quick outside video. I'm going to show you how to. That's my brother. Anyway, we're going to show you how to use a drone to set your lines for your HF antennas. Now, I had trouble setting up my antenna. I tried slingshots. I tried what else did I try? I tried a couple different things before I finally was able to find a fellow ham radio operator that used a dummy launcher to get a line up in the tree. But I want to do something that's going to give me accuracy with my line drops so that I can tow my my anchoring rope for my HF antenna a lot more accurately into the tree. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the setup that I came up with. It's up to you how you want to do this, and we'll discuss little things about the drones along the way, but I'm not going to show you how to pilot the drone. That's going to have to be something that you will have to try to accomplish on your own there. So anyway, let's get started. We have the drone that I purchased off of Amazon. This is called a B5W drone. Now this comes with a camera, and I've removed the camera. You will not need a camera to set your line. Now, why did I buy this particular drone? Well, the main reason is it's not a mini drone. It has brushless motors, which are more powerful than a brushed motor. It also is GPS enabled and will allow me to have a lot more stability with the drone at higher elevations, and I don't have to overcompensate or overcorrect when using this drone. So it's going to make the transition over your trees or where you're trying to mount that line much more feasible and much more reasonable to deal with. I have done several test flights with this drone already and have had a successful drop. Now, when I'm talking about drop, this is what we're going to do. This unit here on the bottom is a solenoid switch, and right now that switch is open, but it also comes in turn with a remote control. Now, we'll tell you guys, when you are using these units, make sure that your batteries for your drone and your drop, whatever you try to use, are fully charged, because you're going to fail at doing what you're trying to do unless your batteries are fully charged or you know what your operating ranges of those batteries are. So right now this solenoid is open. Okay. That being said, what we've done, and this was an idea from a fellow ham radio operator, we've put an eyelet in a golf ball, and we've tied some construction level line to the golf ball, which is very lightweight. It's a little heavier than fishing line, probably just as strong as fishing line, but this is going to accomplish the task at hand with very little issues. Now, once you get this together, and this is easily screwed into a golf ball. This golf ball is around 420 grams, which is about 2 to 3 ounces of weight, which is nothing for this drone. Now, it lifts it just fine. The one thing I haven't experimented with is the line that's going to get attached to the eyelet of the golf ball. Now, in the bucket, and I put this in a bucket for a reason. You don't want to leave your line laying on the grass. So what this will do is you just loosely put your line inside the bucket. That way, when you're raising your drone to go into the air, it will not tangle. It'll stay nice and loose and allow you to tow that line up as high as you need to tow it in order to get your line over the tree. Now, this I haven't attempted yet, so if I fail today, you're going to see a spectacular crash, and hopefully that's not going to happen. So we'll take a quick break. I'm going to get my drone set up, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now, I've got the drone set up, and it's wet in this field today, but the drone sits so perfectly on the top of the bucket. We're going to go ahead and see how this works. I have the drone set up. I have the remote set up. It's linked to the drop. We have the line attached to the drop in the bucket. Let's go ahead and start the motors, and let's follow this drone and see how well we can do today. And and it has not acquired GPS, so we're going to pause the video and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we have the drone set up. We have satellite lock on the drone. We have the drone on the bucket. We're going to start the motors and we're going to get ready to take off. And the cameraman, who happens to be my lovely wife, is going to follow the drone. So this bucket's actually acting as a good takeoff point. So let's go ahead and get started and get this puppy in the air. All right, we got soft start, GPS lock 14 satellite. And let's go ahead and get this puppy in the air. Now, as you can see, I'm going to let it settle a little bit because that golf ball is a little bouncy and it's a little windy today. But let's go ahead and get it up and get it over. And as you can see, as the drone is going up, it's a little windy today. But this is a first attempt, so let's see what we can do. We're going to get it up a little higher. We're going to go a little further over the tree. All right, now that we're over the tree, we're going to bring it over a little bit here. I've got my remote in my hand for my drop. We're up about 150 feet, and there it goes. Successful drop. Now, one thing I will say, guys, is I should have put this in a slower control mode just to help it be a little more stable today. But we're going to go ahead and land the drone. And luckily with GPS it makes it a little easier. We're going to get it down below the power line. Down out of this wet field. And let's go over and find our golf ball. So we know we've dropped it. We have a successful and the wind today is actually blowing this drone around pretty well. Pause the video. All right, everybody, we have a successful launch, and as you can see, the line is up in that tree. I got it over. We're going to go find our golf ball. And yeah, it was a little breezy today. The GPS wasn't holding too well, but I had 14 satellites. And keep in mind, I was still able to successfully launch the golf ball. Let's see if we can find where it went. And pretty sure it dropped. Yeah, that's the hard part, is finding the line. Let's see if we can find that line. We're going to go up into this field. Let's see. Now we know it's up there. I could probably tug on the other end of that line, and my help today, which is my beautiful wife, she'd probably be able to find it in a heartbeat once I tug the line. But you know, you could probably have a second person to help you out if need be when you're doing this kind of thing. And in addition to where that bucket is, now I cannot honestly see where that line is. Okay, there it is right there. And I saw the golf ball drop. Hey, Joy, would you like to tug on that line real quick? Now, I did see the golf ball drop. I can see where the line is, but I think our golf ball might have got stuck in the tree. I thought it went down to the ground, but I think it might have got stuck in the tree. Even if it got stuck in the tree, it's not a big deal. You can cut the line. Oh, wait. I'm seeing the line now. I'm seeing where that's going down there. I'm seeing the line and I'm seeing where it's coming through. Okay. I think we made it to the ground. Oh, no, it's suspended in the tree. There it is. Right there. Do you want to leave some slack out of that tub, baby? Go ahead. Let some slack out. No slack. All right. Try pulling it up. Pull on it. So the golf ball is right there. Either way, it's in the tree, and I think with time, if it didn't wrap on anything, you know, if I had a little more time, we'd have been okay. But all that line it was able to pull, and it still got up into the tree. Anyway, let's put this on pause, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, so we got a good drop. The golf ball's up in the tree a little bit. But I think with a little bit of wrangling, I can get it down. I'm not going to share that with you in this video. Now, the breeze out here and the overcast, I think it interfered with how the drone was actually reacting to my controls, but still a lot more stable than a cheap drone. The last time I used it, I had 17 satellites, 14 this time. Don't think it's that big a deal. But the line is up in the tree. The golf ball is suspended. I appreciate y'all watching, but this is just my idea of how I would like to do this from here on. And I'll do a follow-up video to let you know if I get the golf ball out of the tree. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a good one. This is KC3QPJ saying 7-3. Have a good one.